And Michael, how are things looking now?
Yeah, things are almost like night and day out here, literally, because just hours ago, it was a lot of drama that happened out here, but things have pretty much quieted out now. You can kind of see police still back there now. One of the things that has changed since yesterday is that you can see these concrete barriers at the end of each of these streets along Black Lives Matter Plaza. That's different because before there were plastic barriers filled with water. It's interesting to just kind of see that change being here now. But I got to tell you, last night there were flashbangs, people complaining of tear gas and pepper spray, and major clashes between police and protesters. You all can take a look at this video and see just how intense and how crazy things got. We saw at least one person being arrested, police forming lines and blocking streets, officers using flashbangs and some sort of irritant to disperse crowds, and we even spotted a trash can on fire at 14th and I Streets. Now, all of this is happening after groups of protesters began putting up tents and barricades near Lafayette Square to declare an autonomous zone. Protesters were calling it Black House Autonomous Zone and spray painted it on plywood and on columns outside of St. John's Episcopal Church. Now, this area outside of Lafayette Square has been the center of DC's protests and where the mayor transformed the street into Black Lives Matter Plaza. But the city was quick to shut down this so-called autonomous zone, saying that it was a threat to public safety. The zone would have been similar to what we're seeing in Seattle. Protesters over there, they took over a 4-block area after police vacated a precinct. It's being called CHAZ, which is short for Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, and activists have demanded police stay away. Now, Seattle's mayor and police chief are giving protesters leeway, but the move has drawn a lot of criticism as President Trump threatens to send in troops. Now, yesterday, President Trump tweeted that protesters who attempted to establish an autonomous zone in the district will be met with some serious force. Twitter called this tweet a violation of its policy that prohibits threats of harm. Now, we have not heard much back as far as if there's going to be any movement here, but we can tell you that this morning we don't see any of those tents or barricades that were set up by protesters out here anymore. We do know the city came out and cleaned up some of that just as of yesterday. Back to you all in the studio.
Yeah, Michael, you bring up a good point. It'll be interesting to see what the afternoon will bring. Will those demonstrators go back down to Black Lives Matter Plaza to protest? And what will that confrontation look like between them and police? We'll be waiting. Michael, thank you.